Alright traders, here we go. Euro versus the Aussie dollar as advertised. It's all about cross analysis today. It's all about cross analysis within a particular correlation group, the one that we call the Euro block commodity crosses. The Euro Aussie might as well be considered to be the twin brother of the Euro versus the New Zealand dollar. They're very highly correlated. And that gives us that edge. Because if we see parallel technical situation with same interpretations, that basically enforces one another, right? It actually supports the general conviction. Now, we've talked about the Euro New Zealand dollar. We think it's coming back. We think it was involved with a bullish, setting some bullish traps, basically, false breakout, as we call it. And guys, take a look at this one here, Euro Aussie, right? Looks very similar. Here, guys, we have a nice trading range that can go we can track this one back all the way to the beginning of June, right? It's a big one. It's older than the previous one we were looking at. It's older, and it has. Take a look at the number of legs we have here. We have 1 and then 2. Nice touchdown here on the mid-low key level. Validating the system here, that setup. Then going back up, that's a 3rd, and then the 4th, and then we have the 5th, right? So the 5th is actually a legit leg that is expected to break out. But we know that price is probably going to go for a 6th leg here, because we also have the Euro New Zealand dollar situation, which looks pretty bearish, only 3 legs over there. And we have the same type of technical picture with the pound versus the New Zealand dollar, also one of the members in that correlation group. So we feel this might as well be a false breakout just as well, right? We think this is a false breakout. Now, as opposed to the situation with the Euro New Zealand dollar, which we decided to reactivate it immediately. Effective immediately, right after this session today. This one, we're going to give it a benefit of the doubt. I mean, because from this perspective, first, let me say this. It's a bigger move, right? We saw 450 pip on the Euro New Zealand, right? Potential move. Here, we're talking about 600 pip. It's even bigger, right? So 67.50, almost 67.40, aiming at 61.60. Not to mention the previous lows, which was going to be like 60.50. So another 100 pips. So between 700 and 800 pip, that's the potential move here. So it's a bigger move. So we want to be more cautious about it. So instead of pulling the trigger right away, we're going to actually wait one more day. We just want to make sure price is going to cross below 67.13, at least from the daily perspective. Because from the weekly perspective, it looks, take a look. It's starting to look like that's what's going to happen, because you can see price is already showing up that spike. That spike is starting to form, and price is pulling back down, right? We think it's going to end up the week below 67.13, just spike it a little bit, and the following week, right, next week is going to be all about a downside reversal, where price is going to head straight back to where it came from, right? 61.60 again. That's going to be our main target, that's for sure, right? So basically, I've been linking these two case studies just to show you that one supports the other. They both have to materialize in the same fashion that I suggested. Otherwise, our game plan goes out the window. Simple as that, right? In fact, we'll probably reanalyze the situation quickly and possibly, flip over and go for that breakout. Right, that breakout that we've just talked about as being false might end up as being not false, right? Might actually end up being genuine. These are all speculations we're dealing here with, and nothing is really 100% bulletproof. But anyway, that's our take on the Euro Aussie and on the Euro New Zealand dollar. And you can also guess that we feel the same way regarding all of those currencies in that Euro block commodity group currency, right? So guys, that's about that for the Euro Aussie. Looking starting to look bearish. We'll give it another day or two before we jump in. Hope you enjoyed the session today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow to follow up with the market. So till then, be well.